What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Miami versus Georgia college basketball matchup going down Friday, November 17th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Georgia and Miami. And the Miami Hurricanes coming into this one 3-0 on the year, 2-1 against the number after an 86-80 win over FIU last time out, failing to cover for the first time this season as 23-point favorites in that game. Meanwhile, Georgia coming in off of back-to-back wins themselves, 2-1 on the year, 1-2 against the number, defeating NC Central 64-54, but failing to cover as 21.5-point favorites. So both teams coming in off of being big favorites and failing to cover on Georgia 2-0 at home, so you got to give them credit for that. Meanwhile, Miami 3-0 at home this season. So we're gonna have to see how these two teams sort of fare on a neutral floor. But the thing for me is when I look at I just look at the numbers between these two teams, and this Miami team is solid. They brought back a lot of the roster that made that run to the Final Four last year, and you could see the continuity within this lineup. And it's really, really shown on the offensive end. This is a Miami team that likes to push the pace. They like to get out and run. Georgia does as well, but you just look at the percentage and the comparison, and they are just night and day between these two teams. Miami, 16th in adjusted offensive efficiency, top 5 in effective field goal percentage. They are the third best team in the country in terms of three-point shooting. Now, Miami hasn't played as tough a schedule as Georgia has, but they still have to be able to hit their shots from outside. And like I said, they're shooting 50% from the field. The toughest opponent they had in terms of the KenPom rankings, their game against UCF, Miami shot 47.6% from 3 in that game. So definitely hitting it well from outside. And there's 38.2% of their points coming from 3-pointers is 44th most in the country in that regard. So Miami doing a good job hitting the shots where they have to, and that's key because that's the one area of Georgia's defense in terms of defending on the floor. It's the weakest. Georgia 39th in 2-point defense. Miami, just outside the top 50 in 2-point shooting and from the free throw line. So they're shooting well across the floor, but I think the edge for them being able to shoot from behind the arc and exploit Georgia's defense against the three is going to be key here. Now, Georgia, they like to push the pace as well, but they just do not score at the same pace that Miami does. They just don't shoot as well. We talked about how Miami was 5th in effective field goal percentage. Georgia 257th in terms of 3-point percentage. Miami 3rd. Georgia 244th. They're shooting just 28.9% from 3. Shooting 46.3% from 2-point range. Shooting 67% from the foul line. And when you leave all those points on the floor and they come up with those empty possessions and you leave those points at the free throw line as well, an experienced team like Miami is going to make you pay for that. And we've already seen Miami have some high scoring outputs already this season, scoring 86 or more in all 3 games. And I just don't know if Georgia's going to be able to keep up in this game. They've scored fairly well through their first couple games. They put up 71 in the loss to Oregon and 80 against Wake Forest. Maybe took their eye off the ball against NC Central a little bit. But I still think that just when all is said and done here, Miami is just the far better team, the far more explosive team offensively. So give me the Miami Hurricanes laying the points in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.